Check it out. So it's on days that you lack energy, days that you lack motivation, some days that your mind's just not right, where you still have to perform. Those are the days that are going to define you as a man. It's easy to work out when you have all the energy in the world. It's easy to work out whenever everything's going perfect in your life. You have all the money, you have all your relationships on point, everything's going great at your job, everything's just great. It's easy. What makes you different, what will get you ahead of the herd, is how you operate when things are not perfect, when things are not right. How do you operate then? Are you quick to quit? Are you quick to deviate from the plan? You need to think, and you need to ask yourself that question, because that's what separates the normal people from the greats, is that they operate and they show up even when everything else is going against them, even when they just don't have the energy, when the worst thing, some of the worst things that can happen to you happen to you. They still wake up, they brush their teeth, they still shower that day, right? They still go work out, they still go work on their business, they still go do what they have to do. You have to do what you have to do. Today I wasn't feeling it. I was like, man, wasn't feeling it today. As many days are like that. Most days are like that for me. Just not feeling it. But you still got to show up. It has to be a non-negotiable. You got to get up from the bed. You got to stay on your routine. You got to stick to your plan, because then you're going to feel way worse if you don't follow through with what you told yourself. And you have to follow through, man. You have to keep your word. If you can't keep your word to yourself, how can you keep your word to everybody else around you? We fear, we make excuses. All is lost, man. The only guarantee we have in life is that none of us are gonna make it out alive. That's all we know. A lot of people have ideas of what happens after we die, or where we come from, and all these things, but no one goes there and comes back. It's just all hearsay. So the only thing I know is all is lost. There's gonna be a day where you that are watching this, me, we're not gonna be here no more. So what we do up until then is up to us. So we might as well show up. We might as well take a swing at life as hard as we can. Why not? All is lost. That's what I look at. I look at it like that. I don't have a hope of anything after death, because then it'll cause me to slow down in my daily life right now, which I think is something that needs to get fixed with people. Is that they're counting on better days after death, and they don't even know for sure. So just take advantage of every day you have right now as a blessing, and maximize your days, because all is lost, man. And make sure you show up. You want to be different? Make sure you show up when you shouldn't show up, when the majority of people wouldn't show up, when they don't feel right, when they had something bad happen in their life, they don't show up. You want to be different. You want to pull ahead of the herd. You have to keep going, man. You have to show up. So, all right, I'm out. I'll be back tomorrow with another video.